Okay, guys, Paul Bates here, and Beverly and Daisy. It's week 8 update on Loop Princess prep for the Great Loop as we're getting the boat ready here. I want you to hit that like and subscribe button, and we sure appreciate the support. Alright, guys, so Paul and Beverly here, and today we're aboard Loop Princess. We're sitting here in the main salon here, and today we'll talk about the different projects we got done this week getting the boat ready for the Loop. It's very cold out. One of the things that I did add to the air conditioner, because before you couldn't really sit here, whether it was the old unit or the new unit, without getting just bombarded by the heat and air coming out of this thing. And this vent right here, we have them in the bedroom and in the, show you some pictures of it here. So it's one of the little projects that I got done this week. I added vent deflectors, and it made a huge difference. We've also talked about the HVAC. It's just, it made a huge difference going with this new Marine Air. Okay, so now Bev got a little project. What did you do for Daisy, Bev?
Oh, we finally finished her blankie. You got a new blankie.
Yay! Daisy gets a new blanket. It's so cute, too. And she just lays in it. I'll show you a picture of her. She just lays in that blanket.
I love my blanket.
She loves her blanket. Daisy's one of those dogs, man. She just loves all of her toys.
Oh,
and all of her stuff. She knows where everything. And she got a new frog this week, too. Anyway, I spent a few days this week, probably 3 days. I helped a veteran out, and he painted that. He came by our boat a couple times, and then he started talking about how we painted our decks and stuff like that. And then, I volunteered to help him paint his the top sides of his decks, his non-skid, and we just used the same Brightside Interlux paint, but we also added a flattening agent in it. Boat is a 1991 Island Packet, and just a beautiful boat here. You can see in the pictures right here, and it just made the boat look brand new because it was down to raw fiberglass on his non-skid. So it was great to be able to go over there and help him out, and that took about 3 days. But between all that, we did some projects here with Bev. She would do some sewing, and we'll talk about that here in a second. Another big project that I got done this week was the anchor locker. That was just a huge one, huh? Just to get that one out. I've been dreading that one.
Big chore.
Anyway, and what I fiberglassed it. I put the fiberglass inside there, and then just a poly resin, and then I had some epoxy left over from the bottom job, so then we put the epoxy inside there, and then the outside I just painted it white for now. That's all we're gonna do, and just call it done. Another thing is I went ahead and I pulled all the chain out. We got a brand new chain here. I measured it. I have 172 feet of chain. I marked it every 30 foot with tags, and then I spray painted it every 16 feet just so we could have some type of where we're at with the chain when we go to let it out. Another thing, next thing we're into is the different little projects that Bev was working on. She was working on a bunch of little, like the hatch covers. There's two opening hatches on the boat here, one in the aft cabin and one up front. Bev finished the while I was helping him with his topside paint. She got finished sewing those, and then the pockets for the front of the rope lockers there. Just I wanted to cover them up because every time I get my ropes when I want to wash the boat, it gets the ropes wet and stuff like that. And I think it'll help them keep those lockers dry. Is why I did that. Okay, project that me and Bev completed together was the dinghy, and I thought this is kind of a big project because getting that dinghy is set in place in the correct location where it's going to go when I'm riding. And also Bev had to sew me in a little hook there. She put a little strap on there and then cleaned up the edges, and we adjusted the top there so it doesn't get any rain in there when it rains, or so it could take a pretty good wind now and rain. I'm also able to get a strap underneath it for the top there, and so it's just going to work out 100-fold better. And it helps protect our dinghy from the UV and all that other stuff. So I'm glad that that project's done. And I still got to put a couple poles for some security on that. But besides that, it's ready to go. And a couple lines to lock it into position when the boat is moving. But I went up and down the ladder, and everything seemed to work pretty well. It looks like it's going to do okay just sitting there. And you guys got to remember, we're not out there doing blue water sailing with this thing. We're doing it in the canals, and there'll be a couple ocean crossings, but we'll be very careful on our weather windows and stuff like that. Another thing that I ordered all the stainless pipe for the new top up there. We installed the new hardtop, and we're getting ready to put some canvas around there and rework some of the old canvas that we have. So I had to go out and order all new stainless pipes just to help give the top a little bit more support. So we did that. Also went and ordered on Amazon and got all my wiring for the inverter and different little projects that I have to get the wiring done. I probably got about 2 or 3 days of wiring. Another thing I completed was all the little blocks. The new battery showed up, the lithium-ion battery. We'll really talk about that next week in the video because we'll get that installed this week, but it did show up. And I know this is a dumb little project, but in the aft cabin there, we ended up, when you shut that door at night and you don't have any heat on, or when you have the heat on and that door shuts on you because it seems like it shuts automatically, it's cold in there.
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom, yeah. So then, and you have to bend over to get this hook, and so we both got tired of that. So we put this little strap on there, and I know it's a stupid little thing, but it's a small detail. But man, it sure makes it nice to keep that door open so that we can get the same heat in there and same air conditioning in there all the time, and we don't have to bend over to get that strap. So putting that little strap in there was kind of a big deal. So another thing I want to talk about here too is last week we said we'll talk about our YouTube channel and what we do to make a little bit of extra money. So one thing is our channel was dedicated to off-road, and then we're going over here into the boating community. So making that adjustment, it has probably cost us a little bit, but it's really not that bad. The channel's never really made any money. I started it out just to kind of vlog everything that we're doing, and now it happens to be making a little bit of money, and the money that it does make is about $50 a month is about what it brings in. We actually make more money off of Folded Metal, which is a company that we help sell products for, and we sponsor them, and we'll start talking about them more because they're going to do a couple projects for the boat here. But we make more money off commissions, off sales from that than we do. We make about $300 a month off of that. So there's a couple little things that we do to help make extra money and supplement our money on the thing. And I think as our YouTube subscribers grow, the channel will grow and we'll make more money. I'm hoping by the end of this year, it's up to probably about $200, $250 a month. But we'll see, and I'll keep you updated every time we get a $50 increment raise. I'll let you guys know. Anyway, this week's video, week 8 update. We're getting excited here. Our target date is February 15th. It'll be weather related. I'm not going to try and go out in freezing temperatures or anything like that because I want to do some anchoring. So there'll be a lot of variables, but it'll be somewhere around the middle of February, end of February, maybe first week in March that we actually leave the marina here and start the actual loop. And then I believe once we start the loop, right now, both of us, I think we're both on the same page here, is we're just slowly get into it and then just go ahead and complete the loop and then go back and find jobs and stuff like that and finish out my little bit of work career that I have left. Anyway, that's Paul, Bev, Daisy. Peace out. You gonna say hi, Daisy? Yeah. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. We sure appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. That helps out the channel tremendously. Thanks. Bye.